Okay, I have a job, 31,060 a mile. It's propane going to Louisiana.
Your propane.
31 a mile is not much at all.
60 a mile.
Oh, 60 a mile.
You gotta listen with your ears there, Johnny.
What are ears?
Ding chong.
The things
I've got
on the site.
63 a mile, a knuckle boom loader,
What if you were a knuckle boom?
but it's only 244 miles. Maybe that's a good thing.
I think you're a bit of a knuckle boom yourself.
Well, I agree with that, but
So, what do you think?
you're terrible at singing.
I think that you're terrible at everything you've ever done. Loser.
You're so nice.
You're so very ugly.
Or we could haul, that's too long though. We could haul Western Stars 55K, 74 a mile to Springdale. 727 miles.
Excuse me.
Yeah, really. Hey, what do you have, Thomas?
I'm not really sure yet.
Where are we at?
Moon puppies, pretty sure.
Yeah, but what did you find?
I have found absolutely nothing. I have also not looked for anything yet. Just customizing a truck real quick. All right. Great Falls. Right there where there is. Ooh. Did that sound like Steve getting hurt? I thought it did. I think you're pathetic for not acknowledging that it clearly did. Hitting all the wrong buttons, man.
All the wrong buttons. Oh, we are in Corpus Christi. I did not even realize this.
Alright. Jobs. Freight market. Freight market. I got $100 a mile. Going to Austin.
What is it?
Mobile crusher. Heavy haul.
All right.
Well, you want to take it?
What do you think, Dan?
Sure.
You're the man with the plan here. How many miles?
Not that many.
That doesn't really answer the question.
I wasn't trying to answer the question.
Where are we picking it up from?
Somewhere, I'm not really too sure, to be completely honest.
Do you know which place it is by chance? You know, is it BP or is it Newmont or is it General Mills? Turner? CMA CGM?
I don't know, man.
Paul Burton? Are you headed there?
Trying to. One sec.
What do you mean by trying to?
Alright, there we go. Yeah. You're going the wrong way, Dan, if you wanted to go to this job. Unless you're heading to the shop, of course.
You following me, John?
Yeah.
All right, brother. Job is acceptable.
I gotta go to the shop.
I gotta use the washroom, so I'm gonna park right here.
A cool sounding horn.
It is. Alright, I'll be back. Bye!
Why do you?
You got your load already, Dan?
Yeah, just past you.
Alright.
Good grief.
What's the grief for?
I put the cat engine in here, and the Jake is ridiculously loud.
Nice.
So if you talk to me, I can't hear you.
Water balloons and fiscal years.
It sounds like a growling lion.
Kind of topping out at 55 miles an hour.
I think this thing's pretty heavy, whatever it is. Well, it's a mobile crusher, that's what it is.
Made it to 60. There's 70. And 75, I got to the speed limit.
I gotta pull in. I can't hear you.
I'm a long ways behind you.
Good grief.
Well, I can bypass. Just sitting there.
I had to pull in.
£132,000.
That is the incorrect one. So you do a sort of cut thing. Can you hear me, Dan? Did you hear what I said?
Gnarly Jake come flying up behind me.
I don't think Dan can hear us because of it, though. We've delivered here before. I recognize this place. If your parking spot isn't, you want to keep right when you come in here, even though the GPS tells you to keep left.
These idiots do not know how to use a four-way stop. They start going when it's not their turn. So our parking spots are different than yours.
I think it'll be the same, because it's a long parking spot.
Of course it's backwards.
But it is different.
I can't hear you.
I'm just gonna be gone for a minute, okay?
Okay.
Got a really long load for $74 a mile that goes all the way up to Pittsburgh, Kansas. Are you there, Jay-Hone?
Yeah, but I was muted. I've got a cotton harvester, 70,000 pounds, which is the highest weight I've seen, but it's $74.28 a mile to Amarillo for a total of $45,000. Ooh. I've never hauled that before that I remember. There's a mobile crane.
Hold those before it's yellow. Oh.
Yeah, it's a Liebherr. Very obviously.
Well, they have a Liebherr pack. Do we have that? Like, is it a licensed Liebherr?
No. No, I think the cotton harvester is the best because it's $45,000, $74.28 a mile. It's up to Amarillo, and it's headed north. We did kind of want to go north, and somehow we've ended up in southern Texas.
Okay, but you didn't hear me. I have $74 a mile, going all the way up to Phillipsburg, Kansas.
Right, but Dan doesn't want to do super long ones. Because if that's the case, I got 79 a mile going up to Casper, Wyoming for 103,000.
All right, what do you think, Dan? What do you want to do?
Maybe Dan's got one.
What do I have? We've done a mobile crusher. I have a harvester, 39,000, 70 a mile, going to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so what I had was a cotton harvester going to Amarillo for 74 a mile, 45,000. Or a fertilized spreader going to Casper, Wyoming, but that's a super long one, so it depends on if you're up for that.
How many miles?
1,292. 1,292 miles.
Sure, if Thomas wants to do it.
Take us through a bunch of towns in Colorado that we haven't been through yet.
Okay, I'm down.
Thomas?
Sure.
All right, then. Follow me. This is going to be a undertaking.
You're just gonna have to give me uno stupendo. Okay, what kind of how heavy log load is it?
It's 70,000. It's a fertilized spreader, so actually it's only 33,000 pounds.
Sorry, and how many miles?
1,292.
Oh, that's long. Are we even gonna finish that tonight?
Gonna have to boogie,
I don't wanna drive this gay truck for that long.
You might want to get a better truck then.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I think I'm on the wrong side of these cones. Somehow, I don't know how I did that, but I did.
No questions with that. I think I go for that.
Oh, I barely made it through that gate.
Ooh, that was close.
The train?
Yeah.
Wow, this is still San Antonio, this place where I'm picking up, but it's really a ways off. It's a 2-hour drive just to pick this thing up. It's 16 hours to pick it up though, so we're not gonna lose it, but...
are you doing? Ha!
You see where I went, Dan? I took a right and I'm getting on the interstate. You see that?
Yeah.
Good. I kind of lost you on my map there.
You took a right.
Yeah, turn right onto the big interstate. And then you're just gonna stick on this interstate until it comes to an end. Which I'm not there yet. And then you're gonna take the left split. But that's a ways yet.
Did you turn left at that roundabout?
Oh no, there was no roundabout. You must have gone to... I've come to a complete stop in the middle of the highway. Oh, you're good. Yeah, you're getting on the highway. You just stick on that highway for a little while. And then you're going to want to follow the signs that say El Paso. At least for one of these big intersections. But then actually Laredo South. We want to get onto South 35, I think. Yeah. South 35 to Laredo. I'm switching highways now. South 35 to Laredo.
I'm in.
So the intersection you're coming up on, Dan, you go straight through that one.
I said come in.
And then once we get south on the 35, it looks like we're just cruising here for about an hour. There's another huge intersection, but we're doing South 35 to Laredo still. Which is just sticking on it.
Excuse me.
Oh, we stick on this for a while.
Sorry, so you're headed to Victoria?
We're headed to Lone Star Cotton.
Alright. I got some upcatching to do, I think. Let's see, World Flap. Oh, you're right out there. Lone Star Cotton, I see it.
They're telling me to pull in for an empty trailer, really? Getting off Eagle Pass 57. Exit 111 Eagle Pass.
Okay.
It's after the scales. Bunch of fuel out here. So when we leave, we can all fuel up if we need. Alright, I'm just pulling up to Lone Star Cotton now. A little tight. Oh, there's one of the cotton harvesters. It's not what we're getting.
Oh, of course I didn't save it. I configured a thing that I wanted in a way. And then I didn't have enough money. Which was rather sad.
Oh, the job's acceptable, by the way. I'm not sure if I made that aware. Made y'all aware of that.
Alright. Purchase that bit. You need past me? Oh.
It's only 8:30 and it's Saturday night, so I think we can probably get this job done. As long as we make good time. You can catch up, Thomas. 'Cause you're otherwise holding us up.
I have dishes to do.
Let's see.
I'd prefer you guys wait for me. Not while I do the dishes, that's a little extreme to ask for, but at least for the starting part.
Well, how long are we waiting for you?
Not long at all.
Alright.
Chill.
Alright. I'll get out on the road here, Dan, so you can get out.
Yellow hay bales.
Where are you guys going the wrong way? Oh, me. Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. Where am I supposed to park? Oh, there.
Gonna stop at a service station. Wonder where one is that's not too far out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna stop at one in Junction. It's not too far out of the way.
Now, the reason I want you guys to wait for me is so I can show you my new rig.
Last rig. Got
Thank
John
you.
Deere going on there.
Sweet.
Thanks, brother. Notice the difference between my truck and your truck?
Sleeper cab.
Just how about the hood? Look closer at the hoods.
You got a visor, you got the bug killer.
There's a much more major difference than that. My hood is shorter, and it's wider in the front.
Yeah, it is too. Interesting.
This is the Kenworth W900B. That's why.
The GTM?
Sweet
Yep.
trailer.
I really like this truck. I think it looks sweet. I
Yeah, just
traded that
pulling out
stupid
after this cop.
international in on it. What?
Asking Danny's pulling out after the cop. No traffic coming.
Well, now that you guys have seen my rig, I should probably go get my stupid dishes over with. So bye.
That's why you wanted us to wait. Jake just sounds nuts.
Mine?
Yeah, I'm just sitting back here and I can hear you way up there.
I don't know why it's so loud. It's loud in the cab.
Is that the 1,000 horsepower cat?
Yeah.
Got her on the bus and that slow truck. we're getting right back off again. Oh, I'm getting off because I'm going into junction for. There's fuel here too. Oh, you've missed it. So feel free to stop for fuel somewhere because I don't need to stop for fuel. Well, this is kind of a rundown little town.
Yes?
Super Juice's new flavor. Try on your road.
Guys, you know that?
What's that?
No, they said I love you guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Deep stuff, eh?
Just wow.
All right, time to boost in the convert. How many miles you beautiful brothers have left in the job?
I don't have that info on my screen.
11.
10 miles?
1117.
All right, so I've got about 170 miles to catch.
Getting gas, so.
Well, I shouldn't need that. I got 360-gallon tanks on this puppy. And they're both full because the truck's brand new. And it came with a full tank. So, yeah. Well, I think I have the same engine as you now, John. Unless you change your engines.
I literally just changed it.
$800 horse Cummins N14 is what I got.
Oh yeah, that's what I got. That's what I just changed it to.
What? That's what you said you were using before, and you were complaining about the power in it.
Yeah, that wasn't. It was a different engine.
Oh, well that makes sense, because this engine's great.
Did you get fuel, Dan? Well, yeah, you're just pulling out ahead of me with your fuel. I see that now. I'm right behind you.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but I was kind of going for an acquiring on this truck. That's why it's olive green.
I could not tell.
Oh, that's a bit of a corner. We do need to go to that racetrack.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice hauling a light load like this.
The holdup.
Traffic jam.
Well, butt your way in, because it's supposed to zipper merge. People are supposed to take turns here.
AI take turns. Ha!
Yeah, they don't. They don't do that. Because they're stupid.
There's Bob.
Bob, how's it going, Bob?
See ya, Bob.
$100 miles an hour.
Crazy, man.
I am driving like an absolute nut job.
Man, I hate that. All my sounds turn off when your Jake starts playing because it's so loud. Like I can't hear my truck or my Jake or anything. It's just
You must have the Cat C15.
yeah, he does 1,000 horse.
Oh, C15.
You should hear it in my headphones. It sounds like popcorn.
My Jake right on right now. I can't hear it. Oh no, nope, not it.
Oh dear.
How many miles you guys got left?
1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
So gain about 50.
1,026.
I'm missing every shift tonight. It's driving me crazy.
Sometimes you just suck. Simple.
I feel like their throttle update made the RPMs drop slower. Maybe you just have to be more precise.
Only Commons KTA. Otherwise, I've been pretty good. Never had the same problems at all. So that's why I would kind of just blame you.
Okay.
Although because I'm driving a GT, I can't see anything out of my mirrors, and my lights are in sync.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they're so cool. The W900B, the T800, the 567, they're all nice trucks, man, that like should be in the game. Okay, why is this guy in the left lane? Stupid Cascadia. He just got passed at 100 miles an hour by a Kenworth W900B with a low boy. And then cut off without a signal light.
Sounds like he deserved it, though.
Yeah, he did. Whoops.
I gotta stay about a mile back from Dan so that I can
Tried
hear
to pass
stuff.
on the shoulder, and then the shoulder ended. So yeah, ended up running over one of those little clod hoppers.
But you survived?
7% truck damage. Oh well.
You'll know you're catching up not
do.
when you see Dan or I on your map, but when you hear Dan's Jake in the distance.
You'll know I'm catching up when you can't see anything behind you because it's all just white. Yeah, I might just turn my headlights off. I'll probably get fined, but at least I can see where I'm going now.
Yeah, I've always liked those GTM trucks and hated them at the same time.
Well, for my right mirror, I've got one of them little cheater mirrors.
Oh, Thomas
Oh.
just got me some money.
That's gonna merge into me for sure.
Driver Thomas
If
has
you were a
the-
Tesla in front of me right now, would you be nervous?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, and he should be. He just stopped in the middle of an intersection for no reason. And I didn't hit him. What? How did I not hit him? That sucks.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
With my full lowboy setup, I drove around a Tesla in the middle of an intersection. I thought for sure I turned too soon and would clip him, and I didn't.
I had a merging SUV just yank it into my trailer. Got 1% damage.
Twin steer triaxle C500 for my deck truck,
No.
but it would be so practical. Can you imagine just hauling one little Toyota Yaris on the back of that thing?
Hands are...
Oh, you.
I can't hear you. It's like John's brain going off. But I don't know why it's so loud. It wasn't before.
Let us know when you do the roundabout thing in the middle of the city, and then we'll know how close you are behind us.
How much is this job supposed to pay us?
136,000, I think.
Ooh, that's nice. Better not screw it up.
It might be 106,000. I know it wasn't that much.
Do you know
What's this guy doing?
How many dollars a mile was it? He's doing 108 miles an hour. I gotta slow
You see
down.
that guy, Dan? He nearly hit you, and then just pulled out right in front of me.
The beacon guy?
Yeah.
My mirrors are not very effective right now.
Yeah, to me the issues with the GTM trucks outweigh the pros. I thought of buying a T800 today actually, and then I was remembering the mirrors and the lights, and I was like, no.
But I came from an international LT, and I was driving that LT realistically too.
Well, you rolled it in the ditch?
No, it was automatic.
And then you got out and you were like, why did it fall over? I do not know.
I'm coming flying up on this little roundabout thing right now there, but
Well, you're not that far.
Passing the Swift
I'm
truck.
driving like an absolute schwarb-doible. Don't ask me what a schwarb-doible is, but that's how I've been driving.
An old Steinity, eh? Dan, you like barely.
I can't hear you.
No.
What did you say?
I was just saying how you barely got into the lane in time.
I know. Well, he was doing like
Hunky-dory.
5 miles per hour. 60? What is this?
My way. If you were driving a Cascadia and you got passed in the ditch by a Kenworth W900B with a lowboy, what would you be thinking?
You didn't know how to drive?
What I would be thinking is, why am I in a Cascadia and not a Kenworth? The only is because it's a manual. That's where it was.
Hey, Tom's, you're gonna have to start again because Dan was using his Jake.
There's a reel I shared with you guys where it was just, when your boss gets you a new truck and it's an automatic, and it was that guy that like tried to start it, tried to push in the clutch. There was nothing there, and then he looked over at the shifter and then started retching.
Yes, yeah, I saw that.
I think I should probably share that with Roger.
You should.
I'm starting to see names on my map.
We've been going pretty slow. I think
I have not been going slow. This truck is fast, and so am I. I'm a real racer.
The trucks are fast, but Big Kenworth is faster. We're at 35 miles.
Slowing down?
We're stopping, yes. Whoa. That looks safe and smart.
It was all of the above.
What are we doing, Dan? What the dog doing?
Do you see my lights?
Yes.
How about now?
Okay, Thomas, wait till you hear my Jake brake. It's insane.
I have heard it.
It's definitely not.
When I was driving that super gay automatic truck, I got to hear your gay brake.
We got a red light violation.
So did I. We didn't used to get those at construction zones.
They must have, I hate to say fixed it, but they must have fixed it. Why did my beacon's off? My beacon's on, and now they've been bad off.
My beacons are on, boy. I caught up to you guys pretty quickly
That
too.
you did.
This thing's fast. Like, I was going over 100 miles an hour for a large part of that drive. This truck skids. And I love it's a nice long chassis. Sadly, no triaxle available. It allows for extra room.
Let's speed.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help.
What are we slowing down for now? Why do we drive so slow?
We're doing 55 now because we're coming up to.
Oh, I can't hear myself think.
Children's Texas. I think that's what I said.
Your Dan's truck up there.
Yeah, no kidding. The reason I've been missing my shifts is because I can't hear my engine.
Just gotta watch your revs there, Johnny.
I could use some fuel on
Apparently that light was red. When did you fuel up, John? And you're almost out of fuel?
No, I have a half tank.
Okay, just over half a tank.
Daniel couldn't find a job and had to return empty.
I can pass.
I don't feel like pulling in. And
I can
I'm
pass.
rich.
I stopped using my lights because I'm behind you guys. I can easily see where I'm going, and they're like super annoying. They are. So I got all my running lights on, all my chicken lights and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, $700. Failed to visit the way station. What? What way station?
No, not quite.
Catch watching too close.
I got too far behind and I'm having a hard time seeing where I'm going.
FedEx ground.
Oh, get back in your lane, Goodyear.
Roger's just sharing with me a bunch of reels.
I know I like the cab over idea.
It's like properly restored and custom. The problem is, I know the state of collision craft trucks generally, and that's what has me like less into the idea of an old truck. But
Up to you there, Thomas.
on my phone, texting Roger. Right. Now I should probably go reply to Cody. So he sent me something on Snapchat. Apparently Cody's driving a Mazda B4400 or something like that at this point. Got a problem with that? I drive one of those in a heartbeat,
What was
man.
you driving before?
He had a Honda Accord last time I saw him.
Lane just kind of ended there.
Oh, nice. Truck drove into you.
I saw that. He just dove into the back, into my Stinger.
It's because you weren't fully in the lane. What a groove, brother.
Listening to Ted.
Nope. On.
I'm not listening to Apple Music.
Spotify is open on my computer, and I can just open my phone up and control it. I don't use Alt Tab or
I'm
anything.
not listening to Apple Music, so that's irrelevant. ATS. Weird.
How's the music back there, John?
I'm hoping maybe you get a new engine soon.
I won't. Dear.
I don't even know if I have an engine sound. Crazy loud man. So what, you're just passing everybody now?
I'm just chilling in the left lane. Yeah, I couldn't hear my truck there.
Oh dear.
Another 12 grand. What happened to P-Dog?
Huh?
Oh, I didn't realize this was going to happen. You can get ahead of me. Well, I can defend you.
Slightly. Just slightly. Just very slightly.
Income 4,805. What happened?
I bumped an invisible barrier and it snagged my whole truck and things were interesting. I tried to cross over onto the highway before the lane ended and apparently the invisible barrier was right there.
I got a nice drop visor and I'm not sitting that low in my truck. So I can't see turn lights. I just assume they're green. On the last two, I've gotten red light tickets.
Slowing down.
Oh, because the lane ends and they're all don't know how to merge. This is just stupid.
Oh, I didn't realize Dan was right here. That RV got cut off from the left and from the right.
Good, RVs are stupid.
They are. I hate towing them too. I hate everything about them. I suppose if I was homeless, I might appreciate an RV, but... Driver Jan K. Isn't Janice's last name Knight?
It is. With a K.
She works for me, apparently.
It's not Janice, Thomas. It's Jan. It's different.
Yeah, but that's just short.
Yeah, you wish. I might grab gas here, or diesel rather, because Thomas is very pedantic about that.
I want to see how far I can go on a tank.
Dull heart discovered. It's very easy to see how far you can go on a tank. Once I fill up, I'll tell you how far I can go on this tank.
Yeah, well, I started full, so... Oh, you got the old train horns now, did you?
First time in a while. Oh wow, I've made a lot of money between here and there. Here and there now. Let's see how far I can go. So I can go 1,433 miles on one tank.
Yeah, that number's never accurate, John.
Yeah, well, I set my trip meter. I reset my trip meter. Nicolaj N. Made me 11K and leveled up. This engine is so much better than the last one I had. I actually get some speed up with it.
What a red light. This means that Daniel will disappear into the sunrise and John will catch up.
Oh. I was passing in an odd way. I won't pass you in the dumb way, just the traffic. Unless you want me to.
No, I prefer you didn't.
Right, then I won't.
I would prefer that you prove superiority and pass me with sheer power.
With the
But
same
I'm not
engine.
gonna do that. I think your truck's lighter. It looks lighter.
Yeah, you're pulling on me.
Are you revving your truck right out? This engine likes to rev. It revs to like 2,300 RPM.
Oh yeah, I'm revving her out. Yeah, I was in catch-up mode, so I was in the center lane doing about 80 miles an hour when you were at that light.
Nice. You know how there's some headlights that are like bright enough you call them daytime?
Yeah.
Mine's brighter than that. Mine is what you would call alien abduction.
Any GTM truck is that.
Getting into the left lane. I don't know if you're coming flying up behind me. I assume you wouldn't be, so I'm going as fast as I can. I'm gonna pass some people on the shoulder. We gotta catch up to Daniel, and there's a bunch of slow traffic.
I like to kind of keep my distance from Dan right now.
Whoa! That guy just randomly decided to change lanes. That was kind of him.
Amy couldn't find a job again. This is the third time Amy couldn't find a job.
We don't hire women, John.
I know. This doofus changing lanes back and forth.
Oh, that is so much better with my headlights off. Oh, you must be up behind me, John. My whole cab's lighting up.
Oh, that track doesn't have
Truck
that.
didn't get the update.
Well, I better get ahead of you then.
Yeah, go for it, man. Just stay in that lane because we got some people to pass. They need coal in this game, man.
I do.
It reminds me when it was super cold yesterday morning. Like -7, relatively cold. My truck doesn't like the cold that much. And when it was cold, before the engine got nice and warm, it was blowing a ton of blue smoke. It usually blows just a little bit of black. It was really fun the time that my exhaust stack fell off, and I was just blowing right out the side. Because then I could see it in my mirror. I could actually see it blowing some black smoke. It's kind of fun.
That might have got you in trouble with the law.
Yeah, especially because that was on the scale side. They would have been a little bit unimpressed by that.
Uh-huh. Beautiful mountains.
You're beautiful.
Keep shifting a little too early. I'm used to my other engine that I had where only had power like between 1200 and 1700 RPM. This one likes to rev out.
Bungalow chumps. Notice you don't have flags on your trailer there, John. What's with that?
No idea you could put flags on your trailer.
You can on the rear, 2 little red flags, like what I got. On Prime Band's gonna merge into you, I think. Oh, and you had to cut him off while I was behind him.
I saw you headed to the shoulder. You were headed to the shoulder already.
I expected you to cut him off, that's why
You expected right. I mean, the guy was merging into me. He needed a lesson.
Yeah, then I went to pass him on the shoulder after he hit the brakes after you cut him off, and then he decided he was going to exit the highway, and then he merged into me.
You stopping, Dan, or?
You can bypass. Well, if you guys are both stopping, I best be stopping too then. Even though I don't have to.
$83,744. And I just nailed the shifts out of there. It's the fastest I've ever accelerated tonight.
By the way, people merging really stupidly, that's very realistic. People don't know how to merge.
But to just yank into your trailer, I feel like that's not super common.
I haven't had that happen. Although I've had people, I'm sure that would if I had not hit the brakes for them.
income. $213 from Amy. Finally made me some money. But I didn't know that it was possible to make me that little. 6,974 from Jano K. You're not in the left lane, are you, Thomas? No, you're not. Pueblo. Well, my FPS just went to garbage. Getting 38. Wonder why that is.
64, 66. I used to get like 200 in this game. Like they really screwed something up.
Yeah, the estimate on mileage I think was very optimistic. It thought 1,400, looking more like 1,000.
I've gone about 900 on this tank. And I've still got a quarter left.
Paul Martin just got me some money. Used to be the Prime Minister of Canada. He wasn't a good one.
There hasn't been many good ones, let's be honest.
Yep. Colorado Springs discovered. Don't be part of the road toll. Alex couldn't find a job.
I would vote for Abraham Lincoln as Prime Minister of Canada.
Same, but he's no longer around, to be honest.
Yeah, I know, he died a long time ago. You know, being light on the throttle and trying to drive fuel efficiently actually makes a really big difference.
In real life. In ATS, I've discovered it doesn't.
I'm not convinced yet, but in real life it certainly does. Like the other day when I took the Rams to Kamloops, those things, they're not that bad on fuel, but they have tiny tanks. Like 80 liters is like what they hold. Like it's like not much bigger than your BMW. It's pathetic. So their range is about 400 kilometers.
What kind of vehicle is this?
The Ram 5500 tow trucks.
Oh wow.
They're pathetic range because they have a small tank.
Why is it so small?
Yeah, I know. That's a question that lots of people ask. Anyway, Yeah, I filled up in Princeton, where Barry Beecroft was, and then I had to take a travel trailer all the way to Kamloops, which had some weight to it. And then by the time I got to Kamloops, I only had half a tank left. And then I had to make it to Vernon to pick up a Camry, and then back to West Kelowna to get to the nearest Barry Beecroft. And I made it, which I was surprised.
Well, the goofy thing about that is that we had a 120-liter tank in our Ram 1500.
Yeah, it's because the cabin chassis just has a small tank on it because they'd leave room for you to put other things hanging down off of it and whatnot.
Huh.
If you get a longer cabin chassis, like our deck truck, our Ram deck truck can go 1,200 kilometers on a tank. It's nuts. Because it has 2 tanks, and the second one is quite large.
It was even bigger than the 120-liter that was on our Ram.
Yeah, well, diesels use a lot more than gas. So, like, the smaller tow trucks, shorter cabin chassis, they probably have the same size tank that our Ram did. In fact, they almost certainly do. It takes about $120 to fill them. But being diesel and 1,000 foot-pounds of torque and a lot bigger, it burns through a lot more fuel.
Can I move over? I think I can, but just confirming.
Well, we've got 250 miles left, and my range claims I can go 322. Well, that's going down pretty fast as we climb a little bit of a hill here. Well, that's one thing that's really satisfying about the Rams, because they tell you your range, obviously. And when you're pulling a trailer, you know, it uses a lot more fuel. So I dropped the trailer in Kamloops, and then, like, conserved fuel and was a little light on the throttle the whole way to Vernon. So I didn't lose much range at all on the way from Kamloops to Vernon.
Yeah.
But obviously I lost a lot of fuel.
I've done 332 miles. I'm at a 3/4 of a tank. Says I have 1,097 miles left. So it's actually kind of tracking to be the 1,400 miles. I gotta stop. You guys?
Yep. Dan? Nope, I'm not gonna stop then. Oh, you are? Okay, then I will too. I am curious how heavy I am. Tell me how heavy you are, so we can compare.
Ah, it didn't work. What? 83,497.
What is your what about? What was the what about?
83,497. I'm trying to remember a number. Don't sidetrack me.
77,452. Why are you trying to remember the number?
Because we're going to compare. So you're 10,000 pounds lighter than me because of my trailer.
I was 77.
And I was 87.
No, you were 83.
What was that, 83?
Yeah, that's what I remember you saying.
So much for remembering the number.
Whoa! Truck absolutely flying in the other lane.
You didn't have to deal with it?
No, thankfully there was a barrier to protect me from him. But that was an airborne Peterbilt. With a trailer. Definitely suffering from range anxiety here a little bit now. As I'm watching my range get closer to the number of miles I have left.
I don't have to do this scale, but Dan does.
Of course, that's how it goes. Why is scale so close together? Like, that is gay. I wonder if when they get BC, if they're going to actually model every single scale, or if they're going to be a little more conservative with it. Because northern BC has, like, more scales than it should. There's one in Quesnel, one in Prince George, one in Vanderhoof, one in Terrace. I gotta stop at this one, too.
I did not have to stop at it.
380.
Bastion just got me 10K7. What a name, Bastion.
I'd love to drive one of these in real life.
Oh, Dan's going to get gas. Or diesel.
Okay, I guess I should too then.
Although now they're wanting us to take some side road instead of the freeway. Which I'm not convinced that's a good idea.
I allegedly have 1,474 miles of range.
We have basically the same range when we're full, according to our computers.
I must use more fuel than you then, because I got more... I hold more fuel.
More liters?
60-gallon tanks. you see these CAT certified scales?
Yeah.
Dan, you see that?
Yeah.
Those are real. That's a real brand. They have them at Flying J and Hope. And I feel like I've seen them elsewhere too. Maybe Kamloops. Yeah, I think I've seen them in Kamloops too. Use Major League Q-tool for Jeep.
I don't think I cut him off that much. He didn't really slow down anyway.
Oh, you're gonna get merged into by a cop, maybe?
It's not a cop, it's a Hyundai.
Oh.
I didn't get a ticket and I didn't get damaged, so
I did try to warn you.
I appreciate it. I didn't get any damage, I think, because I swerved at the last moment, so.
Ooh. Guy like suddenly jerked back and nearly hook him out, man.
Oh, Kim just got me 2,500. Kim Jong-un.
I just got $2,169 from Corey Anderson.
I won't cut him off, you're behind him.
Oh, go for it. I'm not behind him anymore. Yeah, he didn't even hit the brakes.
Too bad. Nice. I saw that. Just watching my mirror. Ooh, $20,000 from Pierre.
Pierre Polyev?
No, Pierre B.
Oh, Pierre Polyev.
Maybe. It's the most I think I've seen in this save game. Like my other save game, I feel like I've seen 100,000 from a worker, but my super progressed one.
Yeah, I think I've seen like 160, 170 or something from a worker before.
I think 20 is the most I've seen in this game.
Yeah, I don't know what the most I've seen in this game is.
Laramie River. Only an hour 44 away.
How many hours was this trip?
22 hours, I think.
Okay. That's a little bit longer than Terrace, then. Terrace is 16.
Yeah, we went from South Texas to South Wyoming. In real life, it took us 17 hours to go from North Texas to North Colorado.
Yeah, when you do trips this long, even in real life, being an hour and 40 minutes away is almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph B has leveled up. I didn't see how much he made me though. I missed it.
I love how we drive heavy haul like bull haulers.
We're just what you call hull ballers.
Real ballers over here.
I love this truck. It looks like a heavy haul truck. It looks sick. I love it.
This guy's like basically stopped.
Oh wow, he is too. Oh, he's driving a day cab Volvo trying to do a heavy haul. No wonder. No way that thing has more than 470 horsepower.
Probably has 360. Douglas Gillette.
Jigaloo Thorington. I think we definitely beat our ETA. We were supposed to arrive like at the end of today. And we're arriving just after lunch.
This was cooked.
They should be pretty happy.
$573 from Patrick. Very disappointing, Patrick. I expect you to do better. But then he levels up. Variable speed corridor. Income 6,400 from Michael.
I didn't know they had variable speed corridors in this game.
Neither did I.
Another going down to 60?
Means they should have it in BC.
Yeah, on Highway 1.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, not the Coke. Where else is it? Farther up Highway 1, like, closer, like, I think it's the Kicking Horse Pass, or one of the passes.
Yeah.
The speed. And then Highway 1 at the coast, of course. Well, we are rolling into Casper, Wyoming, folks.
Proceed to unloading area. Still on the highway, dude. Well, look at that. We made it. Maybe I said that too early. North Plate River, as opposed to South Bowl River.
I'm gonna go use the washroom while I wait for you beautiful men.
Did you level up, Dan?
Probably.
Let me know if you do, because then we'll add one more to fragile cargo.
No.
Okay. We will wait then.